So hi, it's Raj Berry here. This time not stood in front of a property. What was the video I was just showing before? What is the significance to property? Now I don't usually shoot many of these kind of videos showing me walking, running, but I actually am out here running because of lockdown and my own sort of attitude to risk with respect to mingling with lots of other people. I tend to avoid supermarkets, definitely places like the gym. Does that mean you say you shouldn't do any exercise and feel doomy and gloomy? Yeah, it is a challenge, but well-being and a bit of health kicks in. I'm a big gym goer, big player of racket sports, but obviously that's all kind of come to an end. So I thought, what better way than to start running? Now, my own history of running has been a complicated one. I've had Achilles tendonitis problems for years, twisted my ankle several years ago, stopped running really. I'm off an age where running on the roads and the pavement doesn't really do my knees any favour, mainly because of the years of racket sports I've been playing. So what has all that got to do with property? Well, I guess it's just what I teach and tell a lot of my mentoring and coaching clients, which is, just start something and just systematically get better and better each day, improving bit by bit. So to get back into running, I decided obviously running on roads was not really going to work for me. So I found the nearest bit of grass, and this actually isn't a park, although it looks like one. It's a golf course just around the corner from where I live. So my routine 3 times a week, which has just become, running 3 times a week basically, and the other 2 days I go for a walk or cycling or something. So 5 days a week, take a bit of a break at the weekend. And how have I got into running? Just gone and done a marathon straight away? Well, obviously not, because my knees hurt. And so I've just slowly started to increase the amount. And that's kind of what I tell people to do in property. Just do a bit every day and incrementally keep increasing it. So what I've done here, and I will put a little link or a snapshot in the video, is I've just literally started walking around this golf course for 30 minutes. It's a 10-minute walk from my house to the golf course. It's a municipal course, so anybody can come here. Obviously keep out of the way of golfers. At the moment it is shut because we're in lockdown. Golf course is closed. And so I started with a 10-minute walk from my house to the park and a fairly quick 30-minute walk around the golf course and then 10-minute back home. So that's 50 minutes, easy, okay? And then what I've done is for the 30 minutes over a period of week, and we're still ongoing at the moment, it's just got something called a timer app. Okay, and that introduces me bit by bit to running. So what the timer app does, and of course I've got my headphones so I can be listening to music, you can program it, and basically I've got to a point where I was, I suppose, running for 30 seconds, walking for a minute, running for 30 seconds, walking a minute, to then it switched to running for a minute, walking for a minute, running for a minute, walking for a minute, never exceeding 30 minutes. Okay, so this week, the next stage, I've increased that to another 2 minutes, and then I'll be another 2 minutes, and another 2 minutes until I get to about 40 minutes. That's my max. And then of course there's a 10-minute walk here, 10-minute walk back. So it's about an hour, and that's the point. I'm incrementally just increasing it, and then when I've kind of reached that, within the 30 minutes, I will change the ratio. Just again using this app that I've got, which is free. So instead of, I guess, running for a minute or walking for a minute, I'll be running for 2, walking for 1, etc., etc. The ultimate goal over the next weeks, probably take several months, is actually get to a point where I'm getting a decent cardio workout, which is what I really want. But I'll be running for 30 minutes and not having to walk. But can I just go there straight away from not being able to really run and my knees hurting? No, I think it has to be done incrementally. So I'm out here today, I've just walked here. I've got a 30-minute walk run ahead of me around the park. And at the moment, I'm still on a cycle of a minute. Next week, as I say, 32 minutes, I should say. And next week, I will increase it to 34, then 36, then 38, and eventually get to 40 of minute. So 20 minutes run to 20-minute walk. Then I will just change the ratio of how much I run and how much I walk within the 40-minute time allotted. And eventually, as I say, I'll get to a point where hopefully I'm running for 40 minutes. I'm not out of breath and my knees don't ache for weeks afterwards, so I can carry on doing it, because this is actually happening on a Monday, a Wednesday and a Friday at the moment, with a Tuesday and Thursday either being a cycle or just an hour's walk. Message behind this video is whatever you're doing, and in this case it's kind of health and running, just do incremental increases and you'll be surprised what can happen in a few weeks. So this is Raj Berry signing off. I better get this walk run completed. Have a go.